Hello everybody, welcome to another review. Mission Impossible 2, 2000. Gave this movie a rating of 3, saw it in 04, 07, and 2017. Mission Impossible 2 is an unbelievable, boring action adventure flick and is nothing like the original. The sequel starts off nicely for 10 minutes and then the wheels quickly come off by overwhelming me with this weird Asian style of filmmaking. Many of the scenes are given the slow-mo treatment and are needlessly dragged for a long time, adding nothing of substance to the story. The action is bombastic with the fancy explosions and the impossible physics, only to be finished off with a boring drawn-out, the hero will win and save the day and get the girl ending. The acting is quite dreadful. It's a toss-up for me to decide on who gives the worst performance, John Paulson or Thandie Newton. All I heard from them was bloke or bloody, this and that. Are you sure that they are really English and Australian? Sporting the distracting looking long hair, Tom Cruise spends his time appearing cool by doing the acrobatic silliness. That's great, Tom, but I am yawning intensely. Dougray Scott is hilarious for the lines he utters. Ving Rhames is totally wasted and has nothing to work with. The script is silly and is full of bloke, mate, and oi. There's one line that has my eyes literally rolling. What are you going to do, spank me? At one point, Sean Ambrose explains ahead of time what Ethan Hunt would do inside of the biosite building. Come on, Robert. Is that all you can come up with? And you wrote this screenplay for Chinatown. What's with the birds? Aw, so freaking cheesy. All in all, Mission Impossible 2 did the impossible by putting me to sleep. Mission Impossible 2 is the most ridiculous, overblown action film of the year. I was literally falling asleep while watching the movie because it was so slow and long. The original worked because it had an intelligent script and focused more on the quality of acting. That's not the case for Mission Impossible 2. It's just all about style, looks, guns, gadgets, masks, which are way too many, cars, motorcycles, and stunts. The scenes look utterly unrealistic, overwrought, cheesy, and worst of all, impossible. Extremely limited is the number of location shots. The setting seems to take place within 1 mile of Sydney, Australia. That's why the movie is not exciting enough. Everything has to move so slow because that's how John Woo likes it. He incorporates the same elements from Dip Hu Swang Hung and Face Off into Mission Impossible 2 in the hopes of creating a cool movie. Well, he felt big time. John, this is America, not Hong Kong. John Cruise is he's okay in the movie, but I was more distracted by his long, silky smooth hair. Once again, Tom did most of his own stunts, and he is impressive. One of the few main reasons why I like Mission Impossible 2, Dougray Scott is actually cool playing as Sean Ambrose, but is also unintentionally funny, especially when he speaks. Every time he utters a line, I was mocking him by repeating what he said with an English accent. Anthony Hopkins is actually decent, replacing John Voight, and has a great line. Mr. Hunt, this isn't mission difficult. It's Mission Impossible. Difficult should be a walk in the park for you. Ving Rhames is totally wasted. However, much money for Ving got his role to appear for the sequel, and he had it easy by doing nothing really. Playing as a forgettable Billy Beard, John Paulson gives the silliest performance of the film, as the way he spoke is so corny, and surprisingly he never acted again afterwards. The worst performance of the ensemble has to go to Thandie Newton. As beautiful as Thandie can be, she needs to gain weight, a lot of it. She sounds so damn unconvincing, as somebody who is from England and is not cut out for acting. Her character is such an idiot. It was inside of the left freaking pocket of the jacket. All in all, Mission Impossible 2 has no heart and is devoid of anything that's human. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time in another movie review. Please check out my other playlists and my other reviews. Thank you. Bye-bye.